railroad company said, yeah, sure. So they would purchase big squares of land between the tracks. Then they started building the vertical supports. This is a big, along with this story, it's the big gray and white building, and it has a square clock tower face. And then there's a logo just beneath that, and that logo is the Boeing logo, which means this is the Boeing building. It's from 1990, and Ralph Johnson is the architect. Now you can see the trains running right underneath the platform over here on the left, to make it look like a railroad trestle, but he did because he was acknowledging our railroad past and our railroad present. So the trains go right there. As a matter of fact, the first structure to be built over the railroad tracks was this Art Deco building over here on the left. This Art Deco building from Holabird and Root again. And by the way, we have a tour, the Riverfront Trolley Tour, Art Deco Trolley Tour, that you'd have a chance to go on the inside as well as to the outside of that building. Now we're going construction of tall buildings on the river. Those are long gone. Now we get parcels that are a little awkwardly sized and things, and so this piece of property didn't have as much space at the base for the building to come all the way down on either side. Now we're going to be looking at the enormous building that's just across the river, the $1 million, to Joseph P. Kennedy, father of President John Kennedy. The Kennedy family were wonderful stewards of this building for more than 50 years. They brought it back to commercial health. In the 1990s, they put office space in there is dedicated to technology companies. This is a tech hub, so you can put technology companies in 90-year-old buildings and they do just fine. I don't know whether you know it, but it takes an awful lot of energy to build and maintain tall buildings. They are really energy hogs and very eco-friendly. It's done all kinds of things, but the thing I like best about it is what they do for the air conditioning system. Instead of using clean drinking water, they actually take river water and they filter it. Then they send it through the air conditioning system. They filter it again and send it back into the river, even cleaner than when they got it in the first place. And they say, right behind the clock tower there, one of those water towers for fire safety. And this was a little manufacturing building, and it has been converted into office space. And there are some very nice restaurants where you can enjoy a meal waving at the river cruise folks. Yes, a couple of tall towers right in front of us. A green office building that is now the club quarters. So two really nice towers. Now, a little earlier when we saw the River City building, I told you about Bertrand Goldberg, the urbanist who wanted everybody to stay and live in Chicago. Well, this complex on the left-hand side is Marina City, and this is a 5-building complex. The most photographed, of course, are the 2 residential towers, the corncob towers, the place to live. And as a matter of fact, the 2 corncob buildings have recently been landmarked by the city of Chicago, meaning that they are of historical and architectural significance, and they cannot be changed. We talked about Mies van der Rohe, the big dark brown or black steel and glass building. The AMA Plaza is his building. IBM company, currently the headquarters for the American Medical Association, and the first 13 floors of the building have recently been converted into the luxury Langham Hotel. So if you love mid-century modernism, you could even sleep in a Mies. Okay, we've all been waiting for this gorgeous building on the left. This is the Trump International Hotel and Towers. This is the second tallest building in Chicago after the Willis Tower.